What's up, everyone? Welcome into another episode of the Run Your Day podcast. As always, this is Dan Hafner coming at you today. Today's topic inside of the theme of change is this: the other side of pain. Thank you for joining. Sit back, relax, and enjoy today's show.
Welcome to the Run Your Day podcast, where our goal is to expand your focus and perspective on life. This is your daily dose of motivation, mindfulness, and so much more. And now, here to help you take your day back, your host, Dan Hafner.
All right, everyone. So, the other side of pain. I like this topic here. This is something that I think fits really nicely into this topic of change for the week. Everything you want, everything that you are striving for, everything that you're working for is on the other side of work. It's on the other side of going through the pain that's required to get there. There's a lot of times I remember, I forget exactly who said it. I apologize for not being on the ball with this, but there was a quote that said, I believe it was Thomas Jefferson, or maybe it was Ben Franklin. A lot of people miss out on hard work because it shows up disguised in overalls and looks like work. They miss out on the opportunities in life because they're disguised as a lot of hard work, a lot of toil, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of pain that not a lot of people are willing to go through. And if you can train yourself to start to recognize those opportunities and realize that what you are trying to get is on the other side of that pain and on the other side of that work, that makes doing the work and makes going through what you're going through worth it. Obviously, if you don't have a why, then what you're doing is really kind of pointless and it's hard to stick with it. You know, if you can't remember your why for why you're doing a business or why you work where you work or why you serve the clients that you serve, it's hard to get up and go and be there every day and show up with power and with authority and with knowledge because you don't remember the why behind it. You know, it's almost advisable to have that why almost, posted up on your desk every day, or when you wake up, when you get out of bed, and you have something to look at that actually reminds you of your why, because the why keeps you going when things are tough, when things are crumbling, when things aren't going your way. It's just what keeps you going. So I had a pretty big revelation. I mean, it was yesterday, but I've been, kind of having it for a while. And, I got to this point where I realized that everything that I'm working for, right? The results that I am seeking inside of not only my life, but inside of my business, inside of my career, are on the other side of that toil, on the other side of that work, right? But the way to get to those results is actually hidden in the work that I do every day working towards that goal. It might be a little harder to wrap your head around. I'm going to try to explain it in a different way. So if you want the results that you're seeking, right? You want to make X amount of dollars, you want to, have whatever in your marriage or a parent or whatever it is, the results that you're seeking it's the goal or the target that you're working towards. But the way to actually get there, everybody always wants a blueprint. I want actual steps. Just tell me what to do, A to Z, 1, 2, 3. I want steps. I want actionable things. And the thing is everything's so ambiguous. Everything is so different and tailored to everyone that it's hard to actually have those specific blueprints and those steps towards everyone. But once you realize that whatever you're working towards, the results that you're seeking, the way to get there is hidden in what you're actually doing task by task, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. You will get the results if you put in the work. Like, it's just math. Like, it's true. It's absolutely 100% proven to be true. There are I want to say millions, probably thousands of systems out there on the internet. Anything you can find, just Google it, of how to succeed in business, or how to make money doing whatever, or how to have a good marriage at this, or how to get in shape doing this. There's anything you could possibly find. And just because you have a blueprint at something doesn't mean that you're going to do it. You have to actually put in the work. You have to be committed to the change that you want to see. They say be the change you want to see. It's absolutely true, because the results that you're seeking are on the other side of that pain that you're going to put yourself through in order to get there. I mean, recently I've just started, I know I'm a little behind the times on this one, I've just started doing the Insanity workout from Beachbody. And let me tell you what, man, that stuff is hard. Those are tough, man. And I mean, I'm in pretty good shape. I don't think that I'm, starting from a place of, I'm not in shape and I'm going to really, really struggle with it. But I'm feeling it today. Like I'm about a week in here, and it's rough. Let me tell you what. But I know my why. I know that I want to have a better body. I want to have a body that allows me to put myself in power and allows me to achieve the things that I want to achieve in life. And that is my why. So I know every single day that when I'm pushing through that stuff is so painful. Those workouts are so rough. I know that the results that I'm working towards are within that pain. It's within that toil and that workout and pushing through that, and not just physically but mentally, and pushing through those in order to get the results that I'm seeking, because it's on the other side of that, but it's also within it. It's inside of that toil, of that fire, of that work. That's where the results are that you're seeking. They're in the work. There's just no getting around it. So inside of this theme of change for the week, today, my challenge for you is to think through, how can you be better today with focusing on what is right in front of you? Keep your why in mind, but what can you do better to focus on what is right in front of you, right here, right now, this minute, today, in the next hour, going through the day, right now, being present with what you can do to put yourself through that work, take it on, don't avoid it, and actually work towards the result that you're seeking. Because that is the only way that you will get anywhere. I know I've talked about this in previous episodes, and I'll probably talk about it in the future. If you have fear and you have doubt, the best way to crush those things is through action. Like, take it from me, I've learned it firsthand. I used to sit here and think about all the things I wanted to do and all the ways my life could be better and all this and all that. And it's all good, but it's all crap at the same time, because if you don't actually do anything, you're never going to get anywhere. And the only way you make progress is by taking action. So today, my challenge for you is to think through, how can you take the immediate actions right in front of you to lean into that work, to push through that work, push through that pain, and start getting to the results that you're seeking, because that is the way to do it. I don't care what you're working towards. I don't care what your goal is. The way to the results is to push through the work. Okay? So that is going to wrap up the episode for today. Really appreciate you guys joining. As always, welcome any feedback that you want to give about the show, or if you would just like to appear as a guest on my show. You can download the Anchor app on both the Google Play and Apple App Stores, I should say. And you just download the Anchor app, go into the Run Your Day podcast profile, and you can hit send message. Record a short voice message, and it comes directly to me. I would love to listen to any feedback you might have, or if you have any questions, topic ideas, anything you want me to speak about, I'd love to hear from y'all. So be sure to do that. And thank you again for joining. Be sure to lean into your work today, push through that pain, because what you want is on the other side of it. All right? Thank you very much for joining. This is Dan Hafner signing off, and we will talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to the Run Your Day podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, feel free to share today's show with friends and family. Until next time, have a great day.